Shout out to everybody out there on White Street. You already know what it is. Salute to everybody.
What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to SteveBussaGS. We got another scorecard reaction for you guys, and you already know what it is. Yo, this is something special here, right? We got something a little special going on. So my Twitter starts blowing up, and I hear that Ransom was played on the Joe Budden podcast. So for those of you who are brand new here, don't know anything about me, Joe Budden is my #1 greatest of all time on my list, period. I'm not going to hear no conversations about it, right? I've been listening to Budden since Mouse. Like, if you know, you know, right? So I used to listen to Ram because I knew Ransom from fucking Budden way back before they beefed. I probably haven't listened to Ransom in like 10 years since they had like their falling out and shit like that. Not because of that, it just so happened to be that I lost track of him and shit like that. And now to hear that he's being promoted on Budden's podcast in 2020, first of all, that's just dope. That's just dope. I don't know how else to just say that. Is it like salute? Like, that's fucking dope. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like to see that shit. Now, in addition to that, like, Rand has always had one of those voices that were just like designated for hip hop. He's always had that presence on a track. This is like, yeah, he give me like the how kind of like the Benny the Butcher vibes. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's who he reminds me of, or Benny reminds me of Ram. You know what I mean? But like, yeah, this will be my first time listening to Ransom in like 10 years, and everyone's saying that this joint went crazy. I'm excited to hop into it. I ain't got nothing else to talk about. Real quick, run the gauntlet, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, little bell notification guy. If you want to support me, best way to do so, join my Patreon down in the description below. I also have a contest going right now for all the members, so check it out. Yeah, we're gonna hop into this, man. I can already tell it's gonna be fire just from the way the comments were talking about this shit, but like, yo, I'm excited.
I know boys who bore the weight of pallbearer long before the rigors of college, but the most famous of us will have streets named in our honor. Martin Luther King Drive and Malcolm X Boulevard both debunk the myth of respectability and proves that no matter the politics, all black boys are doomed to die by bullets, but how can you complain?
We demand justice for Breonna and George. I pray that you rest well. When I was locked, I witnessed the murder right in the next cell. The SEALs beat that brother to death for smuggling Nextels. Killed him while he was cuffed, and I bet that made all their chests well.
Wow. Alright, I didn't know what we was going to be in for on this one. I'm going to tone my excitement down, and we're going to like be respectful about this. This is not to be critiqued, obviously. He's talking some real shit. Let's take this back. Let's pull it back now that we know what we're in for. Now that we know what the vibes are, let's pull this back again. We're not going to be scoring this one. We're just going to be enjoying it. Let's go.
I know boys who bore the weight of pallbearer long before the rigors of college, but the most famous of us will have streets named in our honor. Martin Luther King Drive and Malcolm X Boulevard both debunk the myth of respectability and proves that no matter the politics, all black boys are doomed to die by bullets, but how can you complain?
We demand justice for Breonna and George. I pray that you rest well. When I was locked, I witnessed the murder right in the next cell. The SEALs beat that brother to death for smuggling Nextels. Killed him while he was cuffed, and I bet that made all their chests well. Elderberries with fresh kale, immune to your viruses that infect males. In tune with the Bible and its possessed spell. Let's go. No need to test hell. We felt the brother's pain. He was suffocated with knee. Now the country's waiting to exhale. I'm even killed, but I've even killed. I demand respect and I won't leave until I'ma bet on black like I was Stephen Hill. Living in them shacks and thinking we should kill. Now they say it's cap, you thinking we should kneel. How they held us back will be a secret still. You don't hear them screeching wheels. You don't hear them shots fired. Firearm I keep concealed. Plantation cops hired. They hear the police to fear. American dream, you sleeping.
Yo.
Them screeching wheels, you don't hear them shots fired. Firearm I keep concealed. Plantation cops hired. They hear the police to fear. American dream, you sleeping if you believe it's real. How you think my people feel? We ain't dodging bullets cause we seeking thrills. I done see some shit that make a preacher squeal. They say we sick because the streets is ill. Heart is cold enough to give the reaper chills. Everything I speak so real. Record labels keep your deal. I just told my mama she don't need them pills. Screaming fuck your honor, we don't need a pill. Speaking of pills, I need to speak the bill. How could you hurt hurt your wife, he serving life. I need to see Camille. Modern day warfare. They trying to kill us off here. Them days that we all fear. They say life ain't all fair. Shout out to Jamel Hill. Them haters took her off air, but now we know that hell's real because my people all here. Shit that I be forced to write. I'm in the mind of Kobe before his flight. Was he nervous? Was he relaxed? Did he think to call his wife? Was it service? Did she collapse when she heard he lost his life? What a circus, media traps. Just try to ignore the lights. Somebody
Yo. Yo.
Them haters took her off air, but now we know that hell's real because my people all here. Shit that I be forced to write. I'm in the mind of Kobe before his flight. Was he nervous? Was he relaxed? Did he think to call his wife? Was it service? Did she collapse when she heard he lost his life? What a circus, media traps. Just try to ignore the lights. Somebody had to wipe the blood up off the cross of Christ. Somebody had to tell Martin King he was forced to fight. Somebody had to teach Ray to play when he lost his sight. Life is quick. The words of a Malcolm X on a Harlem night. God damn. I'm just saying I'll do the dirty work. Never trust the words from a fiend's mouth on the 31st. Never. You ever seen a preacher with Cadillacs and a dirty...
Yo, let's go. Yo.
Somebody had to teach Ray to play when he lost his sight. Life is quick. The words of a Malcolm X on a Harlem night. God damn. I'm just saying I'll do the dirty work. Never trust the words from a fiend's mouth on the 31st. Never. You ever seen a preacher with Cadillacs in a dirty church? Think we deserve this curse? Know where you heard this first. Be my victim.
Yo. So like, because of the subject matter and whatnot, like we're not here to score, we're just here to appreciate the music. But like that Kobe John hit. Yo, Ran ain't lose a step, man. Ran ain't lose a step, man. And he wasn't even in his aggressive bag or nothing like that. He was just talking. What'd you think? Talk to me about it down. He took like the air out of me, man. I don't have the energy no more. Yeah, drop down the comments below. Let me know what your thoughts were. Let's talk about it. That was a dope hip hop track. I'll tell you that right now. I appreciate y'all coming to hang out with me. I will catch y'all on the next one.